Oh my! I am so sorry. This is. I thought I hit the go button, the go live button, and apparently I was there talking. I had a really nice. I hope I can do it as well this time as the first time.
No pressure.
That was just a practice.
Thank you, Andrew, for letting us know that because I could have swore I hit the blue button. But I think what happened is I didn't hit the blue button the second time in the little box in the upper right-hand corner.
Yeah.
And then when it turns red where it says end stream, that's when I know that we're actually live. Sorry about that, everybody. Very sorry. So
fortunately, you'd sent me the link, so I thought, right, I can get in the room.
Yeah, 8 minutes, 9 minutes. Oh my God, I am so sorry, everybody. Let me jump in the chat here and tell everybody. Hello, everybody in the chat. I'm so sorry about that.
Right, Jeff. Before you do that,
I
only popped in to let you know, so I'm going. Bye.
Okay, and take care, Andrew. Thank you so much.
Care, buddy.
I'll talk to you later. Okay. Talk to you later, my friend. Bye, Andrew. All right, so we're going to go in here. We have Gabriel's glass boxes that subbed me. Oh, thank you so much. That's very kind. We have my good mate here and brother, Arnold. Here's Steve. Now, Volcanics, that's Mark. Volcanics.
Sadie.
What's the name?
Sadie.
Hi, Sadie. I don't. There's a lot of the names I still don't know, but I'm learning new people.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And of course, we had Andrew saved us here from another 10 minutes of me waffling on without just to my good friends here. I mean, I had a great time talking to you guys.
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
It was great. I enjoy it. So
we've already said hello to everyone.
Yes.
Just you couldn't hear us.
I've been having a good time. I don't know about anybody else. Red Laser. Hello, Gord. My good friend. I have made you a managing moderator. I think I told you that last week, Gord, but I'm not sure. I've made a few people. I think I made Maria managing moderator, Shane, and Arnold, I do believe.
Yes.
If not, they're at the minimum a standard, but I will change it because I definitely want a core of managing moderators, and you guys are all fantastic. So, Mr. Fishbird, hello. Oh, we have Sketty Nona's in the house. Hello, hello, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah.
Sarah yet, Marie? I'm not sure what FM Aquascape's name is.
No, I keep asking, but he's not telling me.
Oh, he's not telling us? Oh, okay, but we'll learn it sooner or later, right? You're doing FM.
Fishman for now.
Yeah.
Stephen Peters in chat.
That will work. Sandy Doty, hello, Sandy. One of my favorite people in this world. Sandy Doty is wonderful. She always brings a smile to my face. Of course, Elfish, we've seen him. I said to you hi already, but you weren't here. We were on backstage. Sorry about that, Dave. I did say hi to you, though. Stephen P., hello, my friend.
Hi, Stephen.
Good to see you.
Welcome in.
See now. If I missed anybody, Stephen P., we got Red Laser, Sketty. No, I think I caught everybody up, haven't I?
Yeah, I did see my brothers snuck in.
Oh, did he? Dean here.
Yeah, Dean's in.
Hello, Dean. I'm sorry I missed you. And Glenn, of course. And here's Glenn.
Working away in the kitchen.
Oh, is he?
Debs is in chat as well.
Oh, hello, Debs. Very great. All right. Well, like I said, I got a pretty packed show. I got a lot of stuff going on.
Yep.
I have unpackaging from Ron from Garage Aquatics. And then I'm going to make a fool out of myself. And then I'm going to go over and let these guys take over while I trim an aquarium. And hopefully, if I can keep my big booty out of the way, you can actually see me do it. So, but let's go ahead. And I'm going to start with I'll start with the unboxing. I'll just go ahead and, if you want to put me on the big screen for a second, just so I can show this. Ron had reached out to me. He has a merch line, and go check it out on his channel. He has, I think he has links to it there, and he has some really cool artwork that he does and stuff. It's just fantastic. He's a nice guy too, so he's well worth a sub, well worth, he's a friend. So do yourself a favor, go over and check him out. He's got some really great videos, and he was so kind to send me this, and I'm going to show it to you.
Brilliant.
That's great.
mirrored or is it backwards?
No,
That's
That's
fine.
perfect. Good.
It's good? Okay.
Yep.
I like big fish and I cannot lie. Big fish, you like subscribe to Ron.
Hey!
Subscribe him and tell him I said hi. And he's a wonderful, wonderful person. Look at this. Isn't that a beautiful shirt? And
Yeah.
June, if you happen to
Great
see
print.
the replay of this, look at this, June. Look what I have. Nice. Beautiful red tiger Oscar. That's awesome. Very, very nice. I'm very happy to have that. I'm going to take my mug off this main screen now and get back to the real screen. There we are.
There we go.
So I hope my singing, how many people did I scare off? Let's see. Let's count.
Nobody. We're actually already up to 22, 23.
Oh, my goodness.
23.
Wow. That's amazing. I thought the share would be hearing crickets now after me going through my little rant.
No.
Show off. Right. Okay. So guys, what we're going to do is I'm going to go over, I'm going to shut my mouth now and let these fine people take over as it should be, because I got some trimming to do on a plant and you'll be able to see me do that in just a moment. And I'm not sure if I'm backstage or not on that one. Am I?
No.
Oh, I'm not.
Should
Okay.
be there.
Okay, I will try and do that from the other side, and so I'm going to go ahead and pop out of here right now. I'm going to remove myself from here. Well, I'll just take myself off camera,
Yeah.
and then I'm not sure if I can remove myself also and still hear you guys. I'll do that. Let's do that. Give you guys that way. It'll make the
other screen larger.
Yes, right. I'm going to see how do I do that. I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
I had it a minute ago.
Yeah, let's see if I can do. Nope, that didn't work. I did a minute ago. Yes. Remove.
Oh,
Nope. No, that's removed himself completely.
not that.
Sorry about that, guys. That was definitely the wrong one.
Hey!
Any
That's
sort
bad.
He'll be back very shortly, guys and girls. But yeah, he's going to be doing some trimming up on one of these aquariums. Arnold's been working on a few topics. So we've got, I believe we've still got a few banners and everything made up ready there. So once we get Jeff back, we will roll out the first topic and we'll go from there. Obviously, whilst Jeff's trimming all the different plants in that aquarium, we are going to be talking plants because it's most fitting.
Yep. And we all love plants. Come on,
Rob, I did not want to take it there so soon.
Rob.
well.
Technically, yeah.
Oh, Glenn, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, God, they both have to.
Jeff too, there he is.
There he is. There's Jeff too.
Ah,
Hello, everybody.
hi.
Oh, let me grab my scalpel. I got to get my scalpel, and I'll be right back.
Yeah. So yeah, as you can see, guys, this one's gone a little bit AWOL, which is a good sign.
That's just being generous, that is. There is fish actually in there as well.
Yeah, you can kind of see them down by the sponge filter.
They're my favourites as well. The albino crebences.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Wouldn't mind some of them.
Yeah, it would be nice. They're harder to find over in the UK, though, I find. Whenever I've been into stores or anything like that, they just don't have them.
No, I mean, I've got standard crebences, just the bog standard. I've got what, 17 of them.
To begin, or you want to go ahead and put on the side?
Right, how do we do that? Good. Oh, man.
Like that, but not you.
Like that, but with Jeff.
Yeah. I pressed Jeff. No.
Well, you just have to drag it over there, Arnold. That's fine.
There you
Yeah.
go.
See, I'm still new to all this, you know.
Welcome in, Gabriel.
I have my trusty fuel going.
Dum.
Whichever. I've never done this before, guys. So bear with me.
Yeah.
Let me, yeah. I'm just going to drape.
Right.
I'm going to cut them and I'm going to drape them over into this aquarium over here.
Yeah.
Right, have a look
As I
where
go.
the first topic. Where is it?
Okay.
Right, first topic is what aquarium plants are ideal for beginners.
Yep. Definitely a good one, because if you are watching this on replay and you are a beginner, this section is perfect for you.
Certainly is. Because
Yeah.
obviously you've got like the high end sort of plants. So you've got like your Ritala, you've got your Ludwigia, what Jeff is now messing around with.
Yeah.
That's more of it's not a beginner plant, I wouldn't say.
No,
I would
more
say
of an
it's more of a,
intermediate.
yeah. So my ideal plants for a beginner would be a Nubius Java fern and possibly the Cryptocoryans, like
There's so
the
much of it.
Wentai. I think that would be and possibly a Vallisneria as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I found when I was starting out, obviously, even the Amazon swordtail, for me,
Yeah.
that works pretty well.
Yeah. Still got my first one. 3 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
First plant I ever bought, and it's still going.
Yeah. So Mr. Fishpot, Rob
killed
is
it.
turning around saying beginner. He would say a hornwort.
Yeah.
1 sec. I'm being called.
Liliopsis Passiflora and Cryptocoryne Wenditii.
See the Limpophilia sessilifloria, I definitely wouldn't class that as a beginner plant.
Not if you're Adam, anyway.
No. I think that needs a lot of light, and it needs I found it needs a lot of fertilization.
Yeah, but if you get it right, it grows so fast,
Mm.
and it will sort out your water quality. So I suppose it's good from that point of view for beginners.
Definitely. But yeah, Cryptocoryne when ties, they're pretty good. Elodia as well. That's what Andrew's saying.
Yeah, loads of mosses. Mosses are quite easy if you just chuck them in. If you've got, you don't even need too much light with those.
Hi Magnus.
Magnus, buddy.
This is okay.
Hello, Magnus.
William, welcome in.
Yeah. FM Macroscapes is saying Hydrophilia polysperma.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, what do I do with this, Arnold? Oh no.
Send it
So-
to me. I want it.
I still wouldn't say the Hydrophilia polysperma is a beginner plant really. I'm struggling with it.
I've
Yeah.
never dealt with it personally myself.
It grows like wildfire, but if you don't get the light just right, and there's slightly a little bit of shade going over it, all the leaves will just drop off.
Yeah, it's
Just
really
melts.
leggy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It gets really straggly and ugly, and I throw it away.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So for me, it's Anubias, Cryptocorn, Wentai, what else is there? Vallisneria, Java fern.
Yeah.
Oh,
Swords.
Yeah, for me, I don't really have a lot of luck with swords unless they're in a very mature tank.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Otherwise, they seem to melt away and never come back.
Yeah.
Maybe I
But
was
then
lucky.
again, it is classed as a plant, and it will be ideal for beginners. We cannot forget good old trusty moss.
Yeah, have moss.
Yeah.
Duckweed.
No.
Dear.
Oh no. What
No,
about
definitely
frog
not.
bit? That could be classed as a good plant for beginner, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Because that
So
stuff
much
spreads
flow
like.
you've got. It doesn't like being bashed about. If you've got a lot of flow,
No.
Mm.
Yeah.
it can go really rubbish.
Yeah, but say you've just got like a beginner starter tank with just like a hang-on back waterfall,
Mm.
then
Yeah.
something
Yeah,
like a
definitely
frog
get a
bit would
few.
be absolutely fine.
Like
Yeah,
first class fish, he's saying everyone's different, so makes it hard. As Arnold has named some as hard, but they are easy to so many of us. So I think it's all down to water quality, like pH. I think the pH has a good hand in how plants grow, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's quite like Rob saying Bucephalandra. For
yeah,
me,
lovely.
yeah, I wouldn't class that as beginner plant. No way. No way.
Expensive.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
very.
just as Deb says as well, the temperatures also
Yep.
are a big benefactor.
Mhm.
My
in
boots
that.
haven't grown in 3 years. Tiny.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then
So
all light 10 hours a day.
moving on to the next one is how do you prepare new plants before adding them to your aquarium?
Yep.
So like snails, snail eggs, snails.
Yep. Snail eggs.
Do you like put them in some sort of medication for about an hour with an air stone, or do you just run them under?
straight in there. No messing. If I get a free snail, it's good.
Oh man!
Look at those roots.
Jesus,
Wow.
they're going to absolutely shoot off really quickly in one of them other tanks.
I love them.
Mm-hmm.
So I normally run them under warm water, and have had no issues with snails or snail eggs.
Yeah.
I have done it with medication before. I have put it in with some anti-snail treatment and put a air stone in. So I've done that as well. So I don't know what your guys' thoughts are on that one.
So personally, again, I do the same. I just run it under some warm water. But before I put it in the tank, I will also then take some of the tank water out into a bucket and just leave it in there for a little, it's 10, 20, 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Just literally moving it around gently, just so it can coat itself, just so it can kind of, in a way, it gets used to the water parameters before it actually goes into the tank.
Mm-hmm.
And I tend to find some of the plants that I've done tend to have been okay with it. So,
Yeah, I like the tropical ones most. The ones that are like shrink wrapped or sealed. So,
yeah.
but they are immersed, so you've got that difficulty then. But at least you know they're pest free and they're pretty good specimens. I get quite a few online, and they turn up pristine. But again, they need to be submerged. So
Marie, you like to just buy a plant and throw it in.
chuck it in. Yeah.
Chuck it in the sea.
If it
Chuck it
dies,
in.
chuck it out. Yeah. I'm not too.
I hope you go for not very expensive plants.
Yeah, generally, one of our local shops has always got loads of really nice ones, and they're £4 each, and you can get
£4 each?
no, about £5 each. I think it's 4 for 20, 5 for 20, something like that.
Hell,
Yeah,
we got three for £12.
yeah, similar.
Yeah, and they're potted ones as well, so that's quite cheap, to be fair.
Yeah, I've got loads in there that are still in their pots because I haven't decided what I'm doing with them yet.
I keep telling you need to buy some more tanks. What you need to do.
Or just know someone that's going to be setting up multiple tanks.
Yeah.
I'm having a plan.
Look at all those roots. Oh,
Yeah, wow.
Oh,
You've got enough to do your whole fish room.
Yeah, right. Just get a clump of it and just be like, right, that tank, that tank, that tank,
Yep.
that tank, and just literally just spread it out.
Mm.
Granted, at some point you're going to have to start sending it out to people because it's just going to go.
So FM Aquascapes is saying Buta Philandra does not like to be in full light. This is my take on the plant. I find most growth on these plants, they have to be crowded by other plants. That's interesting.
Yeah, just so that when the light hits it, if there's some plants that are slightly higher,
Yeah.
then it will tend to do better because obviously it gets that little bit of a shading. The light only penetrates between the leaves.
Mhm.
So then, yeah, it would ideally prefer
Yeah.
to be in a shaded, so slightly shaded.
hmm
Yeah.
But you can always get around that if you want to put get a bit of black perspex, you know, something like that, and just
Yeah.
quarter off the top.
Okay.
So that way, that's how I think of it. So if you used to put that in there, then you're kind of creating that shadow line.
Yeah.
So obviously the
Yeah,
light
but
will
that's what
still
your
hit
floating
it.
plants are for.
Huh?
That's what your floating plants are for.
Yeah.
I've got no light getting through there at the moment.
So
And that's when you get yourself a load of frog bit of water lettuce.
water lettuce,
Taking
yeah.
too much out.
I've got
Yeah.
absolutely tons of that water lettuce. I've got absolutely loads of it. And frog bit as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So Stephen Pierce saying that KH is also a problem for most plants. So like your hardness of your water. So I think that could be.
Well, that could be partly my issue then, because my KH in the tap is like 11.
I was going to say mine. My KH and GH, you do it on the test strip, and that's gone way past all the ones which are on the test strip.
Right, just before we go on to another subject, I know he's busy there, so we have to keep an eye on chat. Jeff, would just like to let you know that Aquarium Daily has just tipped you $5.
Wow.
Thank you very much, Andrew.
Well done, Andrew. Thank you very much.
Can't hear you.
He can't hear us.
Andrew's just tipped you $5, my friend. We can just hear him.
Yes.
already the light's starting to show a little bit better. I can see the light now.
Yeah.
Nice.
There we go.
There you
Much
go.
better.
My cherry bark.
So we've got Coro works in chat as well. Hiya, mate.
Coro, how you doing?
All right.
So someone was saying seltzer over soda. I think one of them has salt in it. I think. And I think salt and plants don't really go well together. I don't think.
No, I'm guessing if it's like a very weak,
Mm.
if it's a very weak solution and you're literally dipping it for no more than a minute,
Mm. Yeah,
then
it could be alright.
that could be okay. It's just literally, as we know as kids, you know, snails in slop and salt, they don't get on. So just giving it that quick salt dip, so to speak, could
The plant you've just put in chat, Marie, that I find that a pain in the backside.
It grows fine
Yeah.
when it's immersed. Absolutely brilliant. Put it underwater and it's dead.
That's because I bought loads of that, and when that was in my local LFS, it was $8.99 each,
Oh my god.
and within a week it had gone.
Yeah. Every time. But it grows fine in the soil or in the water even. But poking
But
out.
if you do deep research on that species of plant,
It's all
Wow.
one plant.
Oh.
Oh.
It likes to be attached to wood
Right.
for it to establish itself. So
Yeah.
I did that. I tried it out. I said, can I have a little cutting with a root?
Mm.
So I'm not going to buy any more for $8.99. No way. Did it, and that just went bing.
Really?
Went crazy. Yeah, just went crazy.
Oh, I might try that then.
Yeah, but that's like they say though. When you buy a plant and you know it looks beautiful, you know, it's sticking out of the water, and it's only in X amount of water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's used to natural CO2
Yep.
and all of that in the atmosphere anyway. So when you
Mhm.
do submerge it, it's gonna wilt. It's gonna die back.
Yeah.
You should
But
cut it, really.
it's trying to get it to that point where
Mhm.
once it dies back, that's when you got to try and bring it back.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can get it to come back whilst it's under the water, then your mission is a success. But that is the ultimate mission.
Yeah, I can do it with crips, but not with that.
So Stephen P is saying that species of plant need CO2 injection to be submerged.
Yeah.
I just used liquid CO2. I don't do any of the proper CO2 injection. That's too posh
Yeah,
for
but
me.
then again, even using the liquid CO2, you're still
It's still
adding.
still added.
It's not
Yeah.
enough, I don't think.
No, but it lasted for a good 5-6 months. Just that once that little one, and then started to go bing.
Just glued on.
Yeah. And then there's another one. Rob who said the bulbitis.
Yeah, same.
Oh, can't stand that plant. I found
I
that
like
really
it.
hard.
It looks lovely.
It does look nice. It's hard to keep. I found.
Yeah, I can't. What they doing with
It
it?
doesn't do well with hard water.
Doesn't do well in
Jesus, look at all that.
How's it going? Am I doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
much
do.
better.
Right.
So FM saying just do a DIY CO2.
Yeah.
So you can do it with the yeast and.
Mhm.
Yeah, I keep meaning to try that.
We've got KJE Aquatics. Keith is in chat as
Yep.
well.
Hello, Danny.
No such thing as liquid CO2, the hobby, that gimmick stuff. It's just
Yeah.
biocide.
I've heard that. Doesn't work.
No. Fair enough.
I would hate to think what would happen if I got some of them tropical plants and put them in the koi, in like the 40 gallon of the koi, knowing how much nitrogen they produce.
Yeah. So Stephen P's asking me what plants do the absolute best for me with my KH being so high. Crypts, Anubia.
Yeah.
There's a few Amazon swords.
Oh, yeah.
Java Fern. Balasinaria, Gigantea. That's about it, really. What do actually really well. Ooh, who else we got in?
Juanita.
Oh, Juanita. Hello.
Welcome in.
So, I think we've kind of covered that topic.
Yeah, we've pretty much covered that topic pretty well. I did see someone say when we were going back to about preparing them, someone was saying that they also give their plants a little PP dip.
Yeah. Fair enough.
And
So
I
our
will
next
just call it PP because I cannot pronounce it.
So our next topic is stem plants or epiphytes.
Epiphyte.
All right. I bet you just put that banner on.
This is why this is one of the reasons why I said it, because I know there is a big stigma, so to speak.
I think Gord put earlier, no stem plants, I think.
Yes, Gord does
Yeah.
not like the stems.
Yeah.
He is definitely not a fan of the stem.
Mhm.
But I think if you've got them placed in the right areas,
Mhm.
then they can make the tank.
You need a lot of substrate. I don't have enough. They
Yeah.
just come up all the time.
Yeah,
Drives
all
me
plants matter.
Yeah, I think you need at least that much substrate. I think.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say minimum inch and a half.
I
Yeah.
haven't got enough.
But then again, it depends on what you do as well. Whether you use the ceramic rings
Mhm.
and have the stems going into that, and then you bury that under just so it holds them in a little bit more firmer. If you've got less substrate, then yes, that is a good way of doing it.
All the lead.
Yeah,
Because
lead weight.
obviously then the fish safe lead weights as
They
well.
come out as well.
Right.
Oh my God! God just said he's just bought 3 stem plants.
Wow.
Wow. Woo. You feeling
got
alright,
trim.
Gord?
Still needs more trim.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I prefer epiphytes more than stems. I don't hate stem plants, but I just find that epiphytes last a lot longer than stem plants.
Yeah.
I'm sure Marie can, agree with that one, with the plants that you have in that tank behind you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've really kicked off.
Is that mainly epiphytes or?
Yeah, there's like Trident and Amazon swords and Anubius. It's a tiny booth that hasn't changed in 3 years. I forget I've got it. Yeah, things don't really stay where they're put. They just move around. They go where they like.
Yeah.
There's just a dumping ground in there. So there's a Java fern that's gone a bit sort of rusty looking.
Yeah, mine have
I got
done
that from Pets at Home, stuck to a bit of bogwood.
Yeah.
Really expensive. I got it with my bamboo shrimp because she said make sure you've got loads of wood in the tank. So I thought I'll buy the bit that he's in with, so he's got an extra bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really expensive. I can't remember how much, but yeah, there's loads of grasses in there. It's just they're all ready to be planted somewhere else. But I
So,
think there's 2 crypts in there as well.
so obviously with Shane, you've only just started getting into the plant side of things.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have done. Yeah. So I'll be going.
But knowing you've done all your research on them anyway.
Oh, of course.
Make note,
Yeah, I've got my trusty,
Notepad.
the
which
notepad.
will become literally Tanks and Fish's Bible of everything he's
Yeah.
done. That's pretty much what that is.
Nice.
From graphic artwork to plant designs and
It's all
everything.
in there.
It's always good to have those.
Yeah, list of fish that I've kept, and then I'll put a little mark next to them whether I've done well with them.
Yeah.
Or if they're bred, I'll put a date next to them, like when they bred, and I'll just put a brief description of like all the parameters that were on when it happened.
Yeah.
Just so that when I'm monitoring it, if it comes back again and I'm getting into that kind of thing, I can be like, right, if I want to breed these, then we start getting this food back in on them.
Yeah.
And see whether we can get them to go again.
Right. So when it comes to, because obviously it's in your 125 tank, you've got Nubius.
Yes, I've got Anubius in there. I've got some Java fern in there. I've got some pink flamingo.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
Yeah, I've got quite a few different ones in there.
Yeah. So, are you going to get any more plants, or are you going to?
I think I'm going to try and see if I can just get that one
Mhm.
to boom. If I can get that one to boost itself, then that one will be okay. You know, the Java phone itself's all split from where pretty much where the Akaras have got just swum through it.
Yeah.
And the way it's drifted itself around the tank, I've got quite a large piece of driftwood. And a couple of pieces have obviously, as it's swum past, it's pushed them with the water current.
Okay.
And it's kind of wedged some of the Java phone inside of the
That's all right then.
inside some of the driftwood, so that hasn't been an issue.
That's handy.
So yeah, I'm just going to just leave that in there.
Gonna leave it, yeah.
Granted, there is the bristle nose behind that could potentially start having himself an absolute buffet,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
we'll see what it is.
Yeah, I must admit, I had that problem with my cars. They like to, like when they get into spawning mode, they like to get into a corner,
Yes.
and then they make themselves a nursery, and that's where they lay the eggs, and then wait till they hatch, and then they guard that area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a good job I had to remove some of I moved the Anubis. Well, when I done the higher heat up review, so obviously I moved it over so I can get the heater in the corner. But the corner that I've gone in is the corner that the two Akaras have been going to.
Yeah.
So in a way, I kind of created their little safe space that they can go and dig, and that's where the cave is and all of that. So yeah.
Yeah. Huh? Right. So if you had a choice, what would it be? Would it be stem plants or epiphytes?
I reckon more epiphyte is what I'm going to be trying to go for with.
And it's the same with Marie as well?
Well, I like grasses, so does that count as a stem plant? I guess it's just grasses.
You just like to make things difficult, don't you?
I think if you just had epiphytes, it might look a bit odd, because there'd be nothing in the substrate at all.
No.
And nothing on the surface, and you don't get a lot of height with a lot of them. Well,
definitely.
Some of the big Anubias maybe, but yeah, and Amazon sword neither. So
yeah, I think Amazon swords are alright, but I think you have to fertilise them to get that vibrant green and get the perfect leaf shape, and so that it's not all holes and going brown and going all weird.
You have to cut off the bad ones.
Yeah.
Be quite strict with them.
Hi, Adam.
Welcome in.
Hi, Adam.
Late as usual.
Always.
It's difficult.
Oh, I just like stirring him up.
Yeah.
So we shall go on to the next topic. Yep. So, what substrate is the best? Gravel, sand, plant substrate, or a mixture of aquatic compost and sand?
Yep.
Oh, hi Daniel. We've got Daniel Keeping Fish.
Oh, welcome in.
Hello, Daniel.
Hello.
Hi, Daniel.
Long time no see.
Hello, mate.
So yeah, who wants to go first on this one? The last couple, I've gone first.
I'll be over there in just a few minutes, you guys.
Don't mind.
Done.
So, should we let Marie go first because she's the professional?
Yeah. I don't think you've ever said anything less true in your life. About anything.
What substrate you got in your tank at the moment?
That's just sand. That was my first ever tank, and I didn't know that there was anything else other than sand, so I chucked it in. I got white sand, which has now gone a bit sort of grubby, so that was a mistake. And I think there are some bags of aqua soil at the back that I put in as an afterthought recently.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure how much good they're doing now, but yeah, I would put soil in and then cap it off, I think. But I would put it in bags because I don't like it when it comes up to the surface and makes too much mess. So I think I've got soil in all of the other tanks. One of them's just tropical soil, but that tank's not doing very well at all. So maybe that's not a good idea. Oh, the hill streams are on just cobbles and sand, but that's not really a planted. It's meant to be a riverbed, so there's just floating plants in there. Yeah, I wouldn't go just sand again because you're just making it so much harder for yourself because there's no nutrients anywhere, and I don't dose perts because of having the shrimp in the tank. The root tabs can be a bit hit and miss. I found I dug one up the other day and it hadn't changed form in 2 years, so I'm not sure how much is coming out of it. It was a tropical one.
I've tried them, and
it was
I don't
still
see
in the capsule, so I think you can split them open and sprinkle the.
Yeah, exactly the same as mine. I looked at it and thought, hang on, I don't think these are working.
No, it's got a bit slimy.
Yeah.
And that's it. And then they weren't that cheap. So yeah, I've never used gravel. I've never liked the idea of it for the fish because they like to go along the bottom, and I don't want them getting all scratched up anyway. So
Especially corridoras, you can't have corridoras on gravel because their little barbels will be ripped off.
Yeah, I did a video the other day of the barbels, and they're so long and sort of soft and floppy, and it was digging his nose right in the sand.
Yeah.
Loving it. I do like a pea gravel, I suppose. I can really fine, smooth. But I always want to have a bit of sand just for them to dig around.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Yeah. But when you're starting out, you're not told any of these things.
Well, here we go.
What's happened here?
Jeff found one that was hiding.
Raw footage.
It happens, Jeff.
Yep.
So just a few people just come in chat. So we've got 3G.
Yeah, welcome.
It's great.
We've got Peplin Creek Aquatics.
Hey, Peplin.
And we've got Gil.
Hey, Gil, how you doing, mate?
And we've got Dave from Horizon Fish Keeping.
Hello, Dave. How you doing, mate? I'll be over there in just a second. I'm going to clean the rest of this up a little later. I think.
Yep.
It's a lot better.
Yeah. It looks a lot better, yeah.
Yeah,
completely different.
So
I have a whole. That light's not on right now, but I put all the cuttings in there. So
brilliant.
I'll move them around. But now I can at least see my other black mollies, except for the female that just I found.
Yeah.
So what would you go for?
It happens.
Yeah, of course it does. Happens to all of us, mate.
What would you go for then, Shane?
All right, I'm gonna.
Well, what I'm kind of planning to do is kind of use something that's got quite a bit of the nutrients in there. Kind of put that down where I want it. Look, I'm going to try and do it a little bit more thicker at the back, because I want to try and see if I can do like an angled look, so you get, when you're looking at it from the front, it looks like you've got a little bit more depth. But I'm going to be using like a very fine sand just to cap it.
Okay, yeah.
And then once I've capped it, and then I'll go with probably a very fine, not so really a fine sand, but like a fine gravel, maybe a slightly coarser sand. Nothing, as I say, nothing too much, because obviously I'll be having shrimp in there as well. So obviously I know gravel and shrimp are okay. It's more the fact of with the Corridorus.
Yeah.
And with some of my other tanks, and when I come around to doing those and I want cories in there, then I'll be going more topped with sand. So it does depend on, again, coming down to what species you want to keep in what tank, depending on what you go down of. Whether you go, obviously you're going to want to be planted, so you're going to want some nutrients and things like that in the water column.
Yeah.
So there is that part of it, and then it just depends what you want to top it with. Is ideally what you want to keep it for, so that you can do it best you can. Like I have done planted tanks before when I had one just literally here.
Yeah.
Which was just running on the fluvial stratum.
Yeah, fluvial stratum. Yeah.
Yeah, and that worked fine.
That's good stuff. That is.
Yeah, I used some of that for quite some time, and there's plants in there. I used to get the plants established in here, and then like the Java fern and things like that. That started in the small tank and the Anubias, and then that went down into the 125.
Okay, yeah. So for me, I've now gone into more sand substrate, but I've got my 125 that had gravel in to start off with, and then I mixed it up with some of that Tetra Complete substrate.
Yes, which is what I'm using now.
Yeah, so I mixed it all up, and you know the size of the Anubias. The Anubias is huge, and it's literally growing out of the tank. That's how big it is.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
I need to see if I can find my scissors and trim my Anubias back.
Yeah, it's Anubias Baltry, and it's 5 years old now. It started off as a little tiny one like that, and now you open the lid and all the leaves go ping. So I might as well not have a lid on it.
No.
Yeah, I don't like the lid either.
But the problem is I've got an albino rainbow shark and a Chinese algae eater who don't like each other.
So they're always.
So so they're always chasing each other, so they'll probably end up jumping out.
Yes, they probably would. There you go.
Big fish and I cannot lie. Yeah.
Well, the boss is back now, so I can hand over now.
You guys are doing great. You just keep.
Best behavior.
You guys have been doing fantastic. I had to.
Rebecca's saying she's growing more Anubias in the terrariums.
Terrariums, yeah.
Yeah, terrariums these days. I see a lot of people are actually having more luck with them. But then again, it comes down to the previous statement of some plants being grown outside of the like being submerged slightly, but then the majority of the plant is in the atmosphere.
Once the spring's over, I'll take a picture of our terrarium, and it's got a aquarium plant in there, and literally it's like a forest in there.
Yeah.
Now, spray it down, and then and it's now actually coming out of the terrarium as well. So it's like almost going around our dining room. Crazy.
Ivy.
Stratum is basically works, but not because of the nutrient, same as the Eco Complete.
So good to see you, Daniel.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of going through the chat here. I've been over there butchering that huge Ludwig. That was a lot of plant.
Yeah.
I've never done it before either. So having that as my first. Well, I did a major trim, like one little stem once, but I'm talking that was a mess. I still got to do a lot of cleaning, like some of the leaves that are floating and stuff, but
much better.
It does. I can see the fish now anyway.
Yeah.
That helps.
So
and Ginger's in the chat.
I will move that one up.
Mandy. I don't know if you see my shirt, Mandy. I got it from Garage Aquatics. I like big fish, but I cannot lie.
Put up.
So next topic is what kind of light works best for your planted tank, and how many hours do you have it on for?
I like electric
Candles.
or sunlight.
I guess I guess that would come down to whether they're breeding or not. Whether you have the old candlelight for them, Jeff.
Mm.
Like some
A bit of
jazz.
candlelight, a little bit of soft music for them.
Yeah.
And your new T-shirt.
Yeah.
So, my lights are pretty standard. Well, everyone knows I've got Hygge lights. I've got Hygge lights galore.
Oh,
And I've also got Aquel LED lights.
yeah.
They're the LED tubes.
Yeah.
So I've got them, and to be honest, I prefer the Hygge ones because they're full spectrum.
Yeah, they've got the purple.
Right, Rob.
And they've got the timers and everything. But I keep them on for 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
My lights, yeah, and seems to be doing really well. So I'm not going to change it, because if I change it, then something's going to happen. So just it works best for me. So what about you guys?
Mine's normally
I like
just
my Hygers. My Hygers are good.
T5. That's all I've got at the moment.
Is that the original ones for the dual?
Yes, that was
Yeah.
the original dual ones. Never changed
Yeah.
them. Never had to.
No,
Had that
they are
tank
good
like
though.
5 years.
Yeah, I mean, I've had this tank beside me, which is the same tank as yours, Shane, and
Yeah.
I've still got the T5s in it.
Yeah, they do their job. I say I normally put them on around 10 a.m.
They last a lot longer, but they do use a bit more electric
Yes.
than the LEDs.
Yeah,
Go on.
granted, when I get round to a smaller tank, it's over there actually now. I have got a small LED one to go on there, but that was just I think that was, how much was that? About £22 off of Amazon.
Hmm.
And I just
Yeah.
had that on the small 35 I had up here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that worked fine. That's
Well,
got a timer setting on it.
Uh-huh.
Starts off low, peaks out, and then dips down into the night cycle.
Hmm.
So yeah, for the price of it, it done pretty well for the plants, considering it was just a cheap one.
Yeah.
But I can't use it at the moment because the plug, I think the fuse in the plug on the Superfish BioCube packed up ages ago. Mum and Dad were like,
Okay.
well, we've spoken to them, like the shop, they don't sell them separately.
Hmm. Weird.
And then obviously when I mentioned it in Marie the other night, she was like, can't you just use anyone that's got that plug-in, you know? So I was like, fine. Come upstairs the next morning, unplugged the plug off the light, went downstairs, plugged it in, what's fine.
Yeah.
So they literally come home from work. Yeah, they literally come home from work and was like, huh, the tank looks brighter tonight. Where's that light coming from? Through the window? I'm like, no. And just lifted up the lid and they were like, oh, the light's on. I'm like, yes.
So what about you, Marie? With your lights?
My budget is so small. So this tank I got from Maidenhead, and it came with a really crap light. I didn't know it was crap for the first 2 years.
Yeah.
So then I've started buying the ones on Amazon, like you mentioned, Shane. It's just like a strip.
Yeah, it's just like a strip one with a little. Yeah, that's it.
They're about less than £20. So that's a 60 centimetre one. I've got a 30 centimetre one up there and up there. And then my indoor tub is right by a window. So I open the curtains and the sunlight goes in there to grow a bit of algae for the hill streams. There's a lot of floating plants in there. And I don't open the curtains fully because I don't want it to cook them. And there's a desk lamp on there. It's not very good. And there's a desk lamp in the kitchen on the shrimp bowl. also not very good. And I put them on about 4 o'clock when I get home, and then I turn them off when I go to bed, somewhere around 2 maybe.
As you're a night owl.
Yeah, but that's still only 10 hours. And sometimes if I'm trying to grow the plants, I'll put some CO2 on and I'll run the lights longer. I've got 2 lights on there at the moment, but because the light from the window doesn't get to this tank, so it's sort of in darkness all day. I'm gonna put it in the evening, but yeah, if I had the money, I'd love some like a fluval plant or some of the Jahiros or the tuna suns or something fancy. Because
Now you're doing Higer reviews. You never know, you might get likes.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll get lights. Oh, definitely.
Yeah, that's what I would love to do.
It's yeah, I like something to look nice if I had the money. But these are inoffensive. It's just a bit of black strip across the top of the tank. Doesn't detract from the look of it. And I don't like lids on the tanks, so but yeah, I think the floating plants are stopping a lot of the light from getting to most of the plants, so I need to take them out.
Use them out, yeah. What about you, Jeff?
Speaking of Higer, I was going to mention to Marie, if when Nicole sends you the letter about what she wants you to review, she told me the same thing, that if it's something I can use, yes, otherwise I can suggest something else. And you could say, no, I don't really need a wave maker. I only got a small tank or whatever, depending on what she wants to send you. And
yeah, I did say that to her because she offered me a cooling fan to cool down the water in the tank. And I said it's bloody cold over here anyway.
Right. Yeah, that's good because she wants to send stuff that you can actually use. So it's really nice of
Yeah. So she has sent me a heater, which has just turned up.
Which one did you go for?
Same one as you, Shane.
Oh, you went for the
019.
Hold on, right there. Yeah.
How many was that one?
Yeah.
It was just the right size for a 100-litre tank that I'm building, so there was no point getting a bigger one because it would have been overkill.
No.
Hi, Jimmy.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
That's why I went for the 300, because for the 125, it's right in that peak mid-range.
Yeah.
What it's for.
Yeah, it's good.
Jimmy P's in chat. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Jimmy.
Who remembers Jimmy's comment from the end of the stream last night?
Oh, my cat has farted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it?
My cat has farted.
Oh,
yeah, literally the end of Adam's stream last night. The last comment we
sure, blame it on the cat, Jimmy. Come on.
Yeah, just blamed it on that cat last night.
So what about you then, Jeff? What lights do you prefer?
Most of what I have down here, most of them are night crew.
Yeah.
And I have my Higers. I got 3 Higers now. I have a Ciora light that I still need to do a review on. It's still in the box. I haven't even opened it up yet.
Yeah.
But most of them are Higer. Most of them are night crew, I should say. And then I have a lot of these. I got them when they were on sale on. They're the submersible type.
But if they work, they work.
Only like $8 a piece. And I had with all these tanks down here, I can't afford. I have a small budget too, honestly. And most of this is just my fish room is just like piecemeal. I buy one thing here, I buy one thing there, and once in a while when I have money.
Yeah.
But the tanks, when I got the sale tanks I get from Petco, then I wanted to get them set up, so I just got some cheap lights from Amazon. They're like $8-9 a piece. These are night crew. All these little ones like this are night crew. And then I have the bigger night crews on the other. I haven't turned my lights on yet. I usually do. I usually turn them on around 3 o'clock, and then I turn them off about 4 o'clock in the morning. 3 in the afternoon to 4 when I go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you go to bed.
If I go to bed.
But no, those lights there, what you got for $8.99? Why not? They still light up the aquarium, don't they?
They do, and you can see the plants are still doing well in there. I got my cornwort. I got some of that, some pearlweed in there floating, and it's doing well. Down here, I got some subwassertang. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not doing very well though, but my moss is doing great. My tank.
Mine's not.
I finally
So,
looked at moss.
do you know what? We're actually doing really well on the topics. We've got 6 more topics, and we've completed all the topics yet.
Excellent. But I was like I mentioned, I looked at the Physidens moss, and that really does look great. I've never
I
seen
just
it
got
before.
some today from Rob.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he posted some to me, so I've just put it in water.
Oh, nice. I like the looks. I think I'm trying to get some of that myself.
I like flame moss.
Yeah, that's nice as well.
Yeah, flame and Christmas moss.
Christmas moss I've had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to do some more research on all the different types of moss and actually
I love
pick
all
which
moss,
one
but
I want to use.
Yeah, I just love buying plants. I buy something every week.
Plants are a lot of
Yeah.
fun. I tell you, they are
That's
really.
why at some point I'll just have a tank full of just plants. that I
Yeah.
can just take stuff out of.
You can just
You know?
collect them.
Yeah.
It's a hobby in itself.
I plan on doing mostly planted tank in one of these new tanks over here I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do like a massive. I wanted to do like a whole. I have so much of that Ludwigi though. I want to get some different plants now. I gotta move that around to other aquariums, and then I want to get some different
Yeah,
stuff.
you could sell that. If you were closer, you could send me some.
Oh, I would. I'd give you a
I
whole,
would love it.
handful of it. It'd be plenty for your,
Mm-hmm.
your tanks.
Well, Rob's just turned around and he's going to check postage costs on international, Jeff. He's got loads of moss.
Oh, all right.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't think you can see it very well.
There you go.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful. It's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely a good
Some I
look.
got on eBay.
Yeah, that's great.
So thank you, Rob.
Are there any export forms to fill in apparently because of it being a live plant?
Yeah.
That's what I love about the community. Yeah,
Yeah.
our own countries, we got people to send us.
Yeah, we always try and work out ways that we can, help each other out. It's what a good community basically thrives off of. It's the ability to, no matter what country you're in, there's always somebody that's in that country that could,
Yes.
Yeah.
you can chat with, which is always good, which is what it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And being here on YouTube, we've met so many great people, also.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's so nice.
So the next topic is, what brand of fertilizers do you use in your planted tanks?
I'd say Tropica, just because it's in Pets at Home and I can pick it up while I'm getting the cat food and the guinea pig bedding.
Yeah, there is that.
Not the green one, just the basic brown one and just a squirt. But I don't use it anymore. And so the Tropica root tabs that I said about. And then there's an API root tab I've tried. They're quite expensive.
Oh, they are. Oh, I'm gonna shoot.
Yeah, I don't bother anymore, just because of the shrimp and the snails.
Yeah.
What do you use then, Shane?
Predominantly what I used for a while was I was using the Seachem Flourish.
Mm-hmm.
I was using that for quite a while. Granted, I need to get some more.
Good one.
Apart from that, it's pretty much all I've used. Haven't really used any of root tabs or anything like that in that aquarium. Obviously, now that it's got the Tetra Complete in there as well, I might get some of more of the API tabs, because they're more just like, they haven't got that coating on like a tablet. They
But you
just
can crush them up.
the little disc. I can just break them into quarters and then spread them out around the tank instead of just having one
Now,
or two.
I'm not a
tucked
plant person, but
underneath
I
the
got this right here.
Yeah.
My friend Mark Shelley said that these Job's fertilizer spikes,
Oh,
He uses those as long as you have a thick enough substrate and you don't use too much. In other words, you take one of the sticks,
Push
Yeah,
it down.
break it.
and
Yeah,
you can break it piece off,
yeah.
shove it way down. I've used it a few. I haven't had any problems with it, but I don't use these. I haven't. I mean, I only used like one or two when I had my sword plant because they kept dying on me, and they still do. I haven't been able to keep a sword plant alive yet, so I got these, and he said put a couple of those under the substrate near the roots, and I did it, and they still died. So I don't know, but he said that these work really well, and it's only like $6 for 50 of them.
50.
Wow.
Nice. Good.
I do think they do go out of date though, because I've got some that have been lying around for years, and I think, should I just chuck them out and
I would
buy
use
new
them.
ones?
They'll just break a little piece off and put it in there and bury it under the substrate and try it out.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that's recommended or not. Like I say, I'm not. But he says he swears by them. So, and he's I don't know if you've seen Mark Shelley's Aquatics or not, but he's got a nice channel and he does he shows that stuff when he does
Yeah,
it.
really nice.
I use Flourish. I use the Seed Game range, but it's expensive. It's like $16.99 for a bottle.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've got the what have I got? I've got the just the standard Flourish. I've got Flourish XL, Flourish Iron, and Flourish Advanced. I've got all of those, but I do normally use the Water Life. It's called Water Life Tropi Flora. That's what it's called.
Oh,
And that's an all-in-one plant food fertilizer.
Rob, I might have
And-
to take you up on that one.
And you can, you get more for your money, and it lasts longer as well.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what
just
I
don't
use.
use leaf zone. Yeah, I tried that before, but burnt them.
Oh,
Really?
I can't
And I
stand
only
that
used
stuff.
a very small light dose of it, and it literally burnt them.
Oh wow.
Yo, Christine, how you doing? Welcome in, Sweet Acres.
Hi,
hello,
Chris.
Hey,
Christine.
Christine.
Yay! I was talking with her last night. We were up
How are
late
we?
on Craig's stream.
Yeah, she's lovely.
Yes, she is. In fact, at some point, I've mentioned to her and Maureen, I would love to have them from their live stream come over here and
Yeah.
Yeah.
live stream with us. That would be wonderful. I've talked about it, and I now have Christine and Maureen's, I believe, Facebook, so I can send you the links on that. If you guys have the time, let me know, because that'd be wonderful.
Oh, Shane, we've been replaced already.
No, never, absolutely not. In fact, I would sit back. I'd step out of the stream and just have you guys do it. I could just sit here and enjoy it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was over there listening to you guys when I was trimming the plant. I was like, man, these guys are fantastic. I could listen to you guys talk all day long. I absolutely love the British accent.
Oh God.
I do. It's
You
the
made
most
me blush now, look.
the most elegant and beautiful. And you guys are all
Who's
all
got the USB fan?
so fantastic.
Very
I love
good.
that.
Where is it?
When my mother heard, she loved British accents too. When I think I got that from her, because I don't know if you noticed or not, but all my live streams are with people from the UK and Australia.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Americans
Christine
too. I
has
love
already
Americans.
cut
I just haven't had. I've had Canadians on here. I've had Tommy's been on here. He's American. He's as American as it gets.
Tommy is.
But I don't know. I'm just kind of drawn. I always have been.
Yeah, Glenn, if you could send me some of that flame moss, Glenn, that would be awesome. Awesome.
So yeah, Christine, you did miss him trimming up the abundance of that was the plant.
Yes, I am. He says I'm sucking up to the panel. You bet. Hey, when you have the best on the panel, you have to do something nice for them, because these guys deserve more than I have to offer. Okay.
Right. So the next topic is,
Yes. What have we got?
Okay.
what's the best way to attach epiphyte plants to bulkwood or rocks?
I've got mine packed away, but again, I know it's kind of bad, and I know I'm kind of pushing the product name out there, but I've actually got the Seek and Flourish glue.
Glue, yeah.
I use the Gorilla Gel.
Mhm.
Yeah, there is that as well. I've done it in the past where I've used a type of like basically like a fishing line.
Yeah.
Just to wrap it, tie it, just to get the roots established. And then once the roots are established, then I found it, snipped it, and then just pulled the line out, and it's held the plant itself to wherever I wanted it attached to.
Mhm.
Yo, Vibes, how you doing?
Hey, Vibes, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Welcome.
Yeah, Gil's saying super glue.
So super glue is the best way at the minute.
Yeah.
So
I
I
like
hate glue. Hate it.
You hate
Hate
it?
the fact that it goes white as soon as you put it in the water,
Oh.
and it just looks so ugly.
That's
If
if
you-
you use a normal.
You
yeah,
can put some sand on it and cover it up, but then you don't want sand there necessarily. And
if you use
Gorilla glue, the cyanoacrylate.
UHU gel glue,
Yeah,
the gel.
Yeah, I think
That's-
that's what Rob's just saying
Yeah,
there.
I've got
Lava, I use brown silicone aquatic safe gorilla gel
Mhm.
and a cotton thread.
cotton. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
None of the aquascapers would use glue. The top ones
fishing
would
line
always
can get
tie.
caught up in it.
I'm
I guess
no
it
top.
would
I'm
go
no
down
top
by-
aquascaper.
Got to copy the best though. I like to wedge them in if I can. Like the Anubius, just find like a bit in the wood, wedge it
Yes.
in,
Yeah.
just stays there. Move it if I want to.
Yeah. Glenn's saying use TNC complete.
Okay.
Oh, GNC complete.
Expensive.
Ah. I've only used the super glue so far. I was going to try and find. Whoops. There goes my mouse. I was going to try and find.
Stephen
my,
P's turned around and said he's a wedger as well.
Best way.
wedger. Yes.
Well,
I mean, I got some nice dragonstone. I probably could wedge some in the crevice.
Oh, don't talk to me about Dragonstone. I've got two absolute.
I don't know. Would you
clumps
get your
of it.
mind out of the gutter, please?
Arnold.
I knew you was going to do that. I
Hang
knew
on,
it.
Arnold's blushing and June's not even
Yes.
in chat.
All I said was you can shove it in the crevice. I mean, he takes it.
Tried so hard not to go there.
Oh my goodness!
Marie, she brings out the worst in me.
Every time we start talking about epiphytes, all he thinks about is wood and how it adheres to
Oh,
it.
for crying out loud.
Oh my goodness!
Right.
Yeah, talking of Dragonstone, I've got two
You're-
absolute clumps.
He's the
of
same
it
color as his
downstairs.
shirt. Look at that.
I know, right?
You're
I thought it was
red.
just the
Your
light
face
off
is
the
red.
screen.
I know how that works. Oh, we're having fun though. That's good.
Right.
That's all that matters.
Love this. Ugh.
Oh,
Who all is on the panel?
Well, if Arnold removes that comment, it'll be
I'll
over
go
to-
around clockwise for you, Vibes.
I can't remove it because
Oh, no.
I'm on the
Yeah.
balance at the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry. What's that?
oh,
Take
Where
the
is
comment
that?
down.
Take the comment down. They can see our names then.
Oh, yeah, right. I'll do that. I was going to introduce you in person, but I can do that. Whoops.
you can do both.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
that-
you still have to
that-
because
Take
the
the banner
banners.
down,
There
too.
we
There you
go.
There we go. We have Marie, the wonderful Marie. We have the wonderful Arnold and the fantastic Shane from Hertz Koi and Tanks and Fish.
Oh my God, Daniel, please.
And I think I'd already mentioned this, and I'm not really sure, and I'm not trying to put anyone on the spot here, but I know that the present people on the stage here, if it's in your time and you're able to, I'd like to have you guys as a permanent team. Honestly, I can't think of a nicer bunch of people to be on the screen.
Oh,
If you have availability, I mean, it's no pressure. Sometimes you might not be able to make it every time, and that's understandable.
Yeah, yeah, of course. You know,
Absolutely.
one of them ones as long as.
But
we-
it'd be an honor to me because you guys are all just fantastic. I mean,
You make me blush again, and I'm going even redder.
I mean, I'll have to check with Arnold though, because he's my right hand man. What do you think of that idea?
There you go,
Sounds
mate.
pretty good, huh?
He can't
Yeah.
really say anything now.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, but if you look at what people Daniel's written chat,
I know.
What is he?
Arnold-
Can you bring it up?
Arnold's wood isn't up to much, but he's got the longest Anubius I've ever seen. Oh God!
Is that like called wagging the dog?
Oh my!
That's the wagging the tail. You're wagging the dog.
Yeah, I'm just looking at what Rob has just put. He loved jet wash and dragonstone to reveal the holes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can tell it's after 9 o'clock, can't you?
Yeah, you
about
can,
digging
you
holes
can
and
tell
planting
everyone
stuff.
started
Makes
having their
everybody-
evening drinks.
Yeah.
I think Deb's is enjoying the conversation.
Oh, Deb's always likes a good conversation, don't she?
Yes, she does. We love Deb so much. It's always
Mhm.
fun to have her.
Right, should we go on to the next topic?
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
So, where do you prefer to buy your aquarium plants? Online, local aquarium shop, or buying from a friend?
I like to buy from a friend first, honestly, because number one, if I can, you know, a lot of times we do trades and stuff, but I would put money in my friends' pockets.
Yeah.
First, and then after that, maybe online. I don't know. My shops around here are all crap, so.
Just
There's
put it bluntly.
It does depend. It does depend on.
But friends, definitely. Friends are the best. Friends are the best. You guys are the best.
I'll definitely say friends first as well, but then obviously after that, it's more. If you can get to a store, it's always good because it's always good to actually go and see prior to what you're gonna buy. Like that pink flamingo I ordered online. The picture showed it, you know, at least like this, right?
Oh, it does.
It turned up, it was like this.
Wow.
It was literally like 3 or 4 little tiny sprigs. Wasn't even an open leaf on it.
And did he pay good money for it?
It was only a $5.
Oh.
But for something
There you
like that,
They're expensive here in America. The pink flamingo, $20 a piece. They're expensive. My friend Tara, she farms them in her aquariums, and she sent some to Ron. Who I got this beautiful shirt from. I have big pictures. I cannot lie.
Another plug.
Yeah, another plug for Ron. Sent him some of the pink flamingos and some other things, and she does. I mean, I got a lot of my plants from her. She's fantastic. Tara's Tank Friends is her name.
Gord, if you're in chat still, can you put Tara's
Yes,
channel
please.
link?
Link up.
Yes, please. That would be wonderful. She is a fantastic person, and she does plants like you would not believe.
Oh, wow.
She's I call her my plant guru. She's a wonderful person. I haven't seen her in a long time. I haven't seen her in a long time, but it's always a treat when I do see her.
We've got Mike in chat as well.
Hey,
We've got the Great Ocean Disaster Aquariums. That's Mike.
Oh yes, hi Mike. And we also
Kate-
have Keith from KGE Tropicals. And
Yeah.
hello, Keith. How you doing, my friend?
So yeah, keep saying he's selling pink flamingo for 13. If you're paying 20, you're getting shafted.
I haven't myself, but I just seen on online. I looked and they were $20. But yeah, definitely
Well,
buy.
I'm guessing Keith's in the States and has
Keith is in the States, yeah.
selling them for $13.
If I'm not mistaken, he's either in Pennsylvania or New Jersey. If I'm wrong, Keith, let me know.
Small Time Tanks. Hello.
If
Yeah,
we
you're
can,
welcome in small time.
can somebody drop his? Well, let me see. If we can drop his store link off. If you want to do that, if you can do that, Keith, I gave. Yeah, you're a moderator. If you could do that. Also, I need to make Dave a moderator too. So let me do that right quick. It's not going to let me do it right here.
So yeah, so it's basically buy them from a friend, and then if you've got a local aquarium shop, go there. Hi, June.
Oh, is it June? Okay.
Hi.
I have been fishing. I cannot lie. My
Mr. Blue Eyes is embarrassed.
Yeah, very, very. So basically, we're saying that you get them from friends, and then if you've got a local aquarium shop nearby, go to them. Otherwise, it's last resort. Go online, but you get absolutely ripped off.
Yeah,
Basically.
just if you're going to buy online,
Not
just don't
always.
exactly. No, not always.
No.
eBay,
But-
yes, maybe.
Yeah, eBay especially.
Possibly Amazon, but there are some proper online plant shops around here, and they're so professional. But
Yeah, just make sure you
Gotta
check
have
your reviews.
a bit of money spare.
Always check the review.
after a 12-pack.
See what they're being rated.
Yeah.
And then, they might have a picture of an absolute stunning plant. But then if you just go by, oh, that's what you get, bang, I'm buying that. But then you read it down in the column and you're only getting a little
Tiny
thing.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, that's literally where I failed.
Mm.
I didn't quite read the description right, and it did stay
It
on
would have
there.
been in the small print. These are going to
Yeah.
be bloody
Exactly.
small.
But you want to make sure you check that out.
But it's a £5, so
Yeah, it's a
They-
fiver, and I
they know
managed to
you won't
split it
say
into two.
anything.
And I managed to split them into
yeah.
two as well.
Have a
I've
very
had gold
welcome
on
night,
eBay,
Debs.
never shopped.
Sleep well, dear.
If that was me, I would have been very peed off.
Bye, Debs.
Yeah.
Yeah, very.
Oh, thank
I
you, Stevie,
complain,
very
but-
much. Thank you so much.
So, right, here we go. Next one is potted plants, mother plants, or bunched plants.
Potted.
I like potting.
This will do you the world of good, Shane, when you
Yeah.
get sorted. Mother plants,
Yeah.
because you can literally get, like, if you've got a big mother plant of cryptocorean, you could probably get like 15 individual plants.
Yeah.
Out of
That's
one.
what I would go. That's where I would be going down the line of.
Yeah.
Same as a mother plant of Anubis. Get myself a little scalpel and learn about actually splitting it, and things like that, and actually then taking through to getting 2 or 3 different pieces of like driftwood or anything like that I want to use, or stone or whatever I want to use for like a row of tanks.
Yeah.
And be like, right, well, on this one I want it there, place there, and glue down, and then go on to the next one, and then by the time I finish fit that one, the first one's ready to go in, and then I can just keep the cycle going down the line until they're pretty much all done. So yeah, that would be the idea where I would want to go. To start off, I would go with the mother plant.
That's what I want to do all the time, but my LFS never get them in.
Yeah, it is hard to find them. You definitely need to find yourself a good store or a good bunch of friends that possibly have a decent mother plant.
I've seen
Well,
one Amazon sword and it was £30
What?
last week.
Yeah, but when you spin your
the same size as mine.
Wow.
yeah, but you think when you split that, what are you splitting it down into?
8 dead plants.
No, not 8 dead plants. So then,
Hey,
yeah,
it's a lot of money for a plain old sword.
yeah, but you say splitting it into 8. So yeah, you divide your 30 by that, and
I don't know. I've never
each
tried to
bit's
split
not
mine.
too bad.
I don't want
There
to
you
kill it.
go. There you go, Shane. Any recommendations on where to buy pink flamingos?
Well, I got mine from KT in the UK, but I wouldn't, as I say, I'd just be very. Obviously, they have got different sizes on the site. Delivery was quick. The plant itself has actually taken off quite well. I've got 4 or 5 open, like really tiny leaves, but they're open. So that's a good plus.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'd say definitely that, but just keep an eye out predominantly is
Yeah,
always
Chopper could
best.
do one as well, Dave. Chopper could do one of the tiny pots, the 1-2 grow, and I got one, and there was about 8 pink flamingo in there, really tiny.
Huh?
And it wasn't that expensive. I got it from Fish Shop Mats in Taunton, actually.
Okay.
So if I go up at the weekend, I'll see if they've got another one.
hmm So, what about you, Jeff?
What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Potted plants, mother plants, or bunch plants?
Oh, I think it depends. I know when I got my Ludwigia that I just trimmed up, that was all bunches of plants.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I usually get my Anubias in a pot.
Yeah.
They come in little pots. I like that. I guess it just depends on what it is. I mean, if it's the epiphytes, I'm going to try to get the little potted plants, and I take them out and take all the glass or the wool around it away, clean it all off before I glue it or wedge it in this crevice, in a stone or something, or between like the crotch of a tree or something, like the branches. But but I think potted plants, I like them, or bunches.
Yeah.
I really haven't had enough to really form too much of an opinion, because I've only got like maybe 6 species of plants in my life.
Okay. Yeah.
But I know I got some plants from Jeff Kane, and he sent me some dwarf sage,
Mm-hmm.
and that's really nice. It sends out runners in my tank. And
Yeah.
it's cool.
Yeah.
So basically, we've covered basically the next topic, which is obviously buying potted plants. Like, consider splitting them up to make smaller singular plants to dot around the tank, or consider splitting the rhizome, like on Anubias, to like put that over the other side of the tank. I've done that before. Like my big Anubias in my 125, I've like cut off a branch off it and basically put it over the other side of the aquarium, and it's now starting its own.
Yeah.
So I think if you can do it that way, I think go ahead. Like anything like rhizomes, what else is there? Obviously crypts, split them up, dot them around, and then you'll get a nice lush carpet.
Yeah.
And I think you could save yourself a lot of money, to be fair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you've got the patience.
Mm.
Yeah, but then again, if you've already done your water changes,
Yeah.
especially over here in the UK, we don't get the greatest of dry days,
No.
and when the weather's crap and you've got nothing else to do, you might as well pop into this over to the tank and just have a little split up if you can.
Yeah. So next one is one that Shane came up with.
Oh, okay.
So take it away, Shane.
So having your own space, like what in-ground plants would you keep? AKA, your Monte Carlos, that kind of stuff, the small bushes that if you were doing a tank on an angle, like on a slope, the ones that you would put at the foreground.
Carpeting plant.
So like your
Glosso.
yeah, Monte Carlos, Rossos, that kind of stuff. Them kind of plants as well. Because I say myself, I don't know much about them. There's only really all I've really done research on at the moment is the Monte Carlo, which I do like the look of, and at some point I will be using that.
I find with the Monte Carlo, you're going to have to do a dry start method.
Yeah.
So basically, you have a 30-litre tank. You got your substrate in. You plant your Monte Carlo. You spray it down, and then you put cling film over the top, and then let it settle itself down.
Yeah.
That way, it will give the Monte Carlo enough time to root down strongly enough, so then when you add fish, it doesn't just pull up. So do a dry start method with any carpet and plant. That's what I've found.
Yeah, I did that with my grafts.
But if you're doing crypts and you're going to have a carpet crypts, then you can just do it as you would normally. But yeah, definitely Monte Carlo does need, I think, CO2. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Glenn is saying. Yeah, ideally it needs CO2.
I'm growing it as a floating plant, and it's grown really, really well.
My pearl weed's the same way.
Put it in, and it's just bouncing around in the water column right next to the light, and it's the best bit of Monte Carlo I've ever had. But if I stick it in the soil, it's gone.
You've been speaking to Adam too many times, you have, because he's got that floating in his shrimp bowl, hasn't he?
Actually, yeah, I've got stem plants as floating plants as well. I just
crazy.
Yeah, they won't stay in the substrate, so they just.
And it's
that's pretty much what I've done with a few of mine. Where the Acaras just keep ripping it out and just leave it.
Yeah, it doesn't look good, but it's for the water quality. It's doing the job. I wouldn't show you those tanks, obviously.
But yeah, definitely, if you're going to use Monte Carlo, that type of plant, do a dry start method.
Yeah.
And you can get a lush carpet before you add any annoying inhabitants who like to rip it up.
That's what Gil did when he did his premiere. He did
really
gorgeous.
Yep.
I've never seen
Glenn's saying most of the carpet plants do need a potential of a CO2.
Yeah, I just used what do I use? Chem products. I just used all them, and when I sprayed it down, I had all the stuff in the spray bottle.
Yeah.
So I was spraying it directly onto them. So that's a nice one. Bye, vibes. Take care, vibes. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, vibes. Have a nice day, vibes. Thanks, Eddie. Good to see you.
Yep, got it. I'm gonna check that one out later.
Philosopher Stigma is really nice.
And do you know what? That is the end of all the topics.
It is, and we did. I'm going to go ahead and pop up the tank real quick just to take one quick look at it, see how it's looking now after it's settled for a little bit.
Yeah, brilliant.
Let's go ahead and do that. We'll add the stage.
Yeah,
and then I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to do this. Okay, let's take
there
a look.
we go.
Oh, look at that.
What a difference, huh? What a difference a day makes.
Wow.
Light it is.
I can actually see the fish now. That was so dark in there, you guys, I couldn't even see it. It was just...
Yeah. So much better.
Yeah,
so much more light in there now, Jeff.
And thanks to you guys, I was able to do it. So thank you very much, you guys. I mean...
No worries at all.
It would have been difficult for me to do the stream and try to do this at the same time.
You know, Christine was saying she had to go and watch backwards to see you do it, but there's your end result, so you get to see what it's like afterwards before you watch.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can see the beginning part of it, and then yep. And then I don't know if you see me dance or not, but I had a little dance with my show. Yeah. And luckily enough, I don't think I lost anybody.
No, we've been quite good numbers tonight.
Yeah, it has been. Well, with you
I
guys,
do appreciate everyone stopping by, hanging out with
we
us.
do indeed. Oh, Melvin. Melvin's in the building.
Hello, Melvin.
Hey, how you doing, Melvin?
Melvin.
And we go like this. There we are. Okay. We have Marie as our wonderful host.
Am I?
Hostess.
Yeah, you're up in the top corner now.
Hostess.
News to me.
And we're the crew. And we're the crew helping her.
Did you not read the small print?
I didn't.
Oh yeah.
know.
No,
You're the
no.
boss now. You're the boss. So
Yeah, you should have read that
Oh.
you're the new boss. So
before you signed
What's my
anything.
fee? Do I get paid?
you get a pay raise. Yes.
Hang on 1 minute. I've been doing this for so many weeks now. I ain't got a single penny.
Sounds like a you problem.
I know it, but yours is all going into a retirement fund.
Yeah.
Do I really? When I have this, do I really look that old? Do I?
Oh no, I'm talking about like what? 40
Yeah,
years
no,
ago.
no. Stop digging. No, stop digging that hole, Jeff. Stop digging that hole. Oh dear.
But I really, I do have to go and pick up some medication for my wife upstairs
Yes.
for Neil.
Yes.
So
Get going.
I will do that, and I want to thank you, Marie, Shane, Arnold. I'm telling you guys, I've made this a very fun stream for me personally, and I'm sure that everybody else has loved it too.
Thank you for having me.
That's always good to
I
be
really,
on.
really enjoyed it, and I'm very pleased having all you guys here in the chat as well. I love seeing everybody in here. I'm not sure if I've missed anybody. If I have, please forgive me. But I see Melvin. I think he's the most recent one that came in.
No, you've caught up on everyone, Jeff.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And thank you, everyone. And we will see you next week. I'm going to think of some interesting topic next week. Maybe I'll figure out what to do. Well, I'm not going to do another trim, not right away, but we'll figure something out. So
Yeah, we'll work it out. We've got enough time.
yeah. We got a nice crew here. I mean, like I say, I always get ideas from everybody, and it's not just me pulling the. Arnold comes up with a lot of. He did all these banners himself, him and Shane. So.
And that was in the space of what? That was in the space of 15 minutes. That was.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it?
And as long before I forget about it, Gord sent me a little video today about how we get together every week, and then afterwards we go back to our lives and everything. And I want to tell Gordon it was very. I'll share it with you guys afterwards on Messenger. But it was very kind, and thank you, Gordon. You are a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful gentleman. So.
He is.
Oh yeah. And
Brilliant.
everybody, so thank you very much once again, and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah,
Don't forget,
take care, everyone.
feed your family, feed your family, feed yourself, and
Feed your addiction.
Oh, yeah.
bye-bye,
See
everybody.
you all soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Here we go.